Big Stone at home after self-discharge from KPH.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Claude Sinclair. I had one of the most wickedest experience I've ever had in my life in any hospital or any public institution. As you know, I am suffering from stage 4 prostate cancer. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a severe case of diarrhea, which simply means I cannot control my bowel movements. I'm already wearing a catheter, so I have to just, whenever I feel like I want to use the bathroom and I cannot walk, it should just let go. Now I'm wearing Pampers, and as you know, if you're suffering from diarrhea, things get leaky. Now with the PSA system here at the Kingston Public Hospital, Ward 3N, where I was hospitalized, I was treated like an animal. Yes, as I said so in the video yesterday, I was treated like an animal. Nobody supposed to be treated like an animal. Ladies and gentlemen, while I defecated on myself more than one time, and I called for the PSA to ask somebody to clean me, nobody pays me any mind. Nobody pays me any mind. Severe case of diarrhea. I wanted to use the bathroom again. There's nobody to assist me, so I defecated on the bed. As you know, wearing these Pampers, they're very light. And when you're running, the belly is running, it leaks through. So you know what the nurse said to me? Hey you, look at what you did to the bed. And when I look around, I was feeling so ill. I said, what I did to the bed, what about the people that's supposed to clean up every time you defecate? She said, the people that are supposed to clean up every time you defecate, is you supposed to keep the place clean. And it's you who shit up the bed. You're nothing but a nasty, fat old man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when she said that to me, look at how I live. Just look how I live in a king-size bed. I have a home care provider that takes care of me 24/7. So for a young nurse to look at me and say those words to me hurt my heart tremendously. I have a loving wife, Dorothy Sinclair, and my daughter Claudia. When she heard how I was treated by this nurse, she was a chubby set nurse with a black belt and some black thing on her hat. I don't even know what position she holds. Another thing also, when they do get a chance to wash you down, the amount of force that they use to scrub you, it hurts. So I was told to get A and D ointment, $1,950 I had to pay for this. Now I know I can afford it, but what about those who cannot afford this ointment? When I look at the brother next door to me, he had defecated on himself 2-3 times already. And just the way these people are treated. Bottom, move your foot now. Move over there, sir. You're nasty like what? Look at the look. Place smelly like what? What? We don't have people that are trained to take care of sick people? Is this what Jamaica has come to? But you know what I did? I checked myself out of the Kingston Public Hospital. I said I prefer to die in the streets and to be treated the way that I was treated yesterday. I called up my brother, Glenn Sinclair, who's in Jamaica. Glenn has a power of attorney. Anything happened to me if my wife is not here, if nobody's here, if my wife is not here and nobody's not here, he's responsible to take care of me. I said, Glenn, come and get me out of here. Glenn was a little reluctant, so I went online, and after I went online, I said, Glenn, I know my powers. I can get myself outside this hospital. I can discharge myself. I did all the protocol, and I'm home, taking care of myself. Sorry. Thank you, Una Sinclair, and thank you, Glenn and Prince and everybody else.
You left this
that took care of me.
in the car. I don't know what this was for.
You took care of me. And they took so much care of me that I said to myself, I don't have to stay in an hospital and defecate on myself. I don't have to stay in an hospital and do better than this. Not because some of us are from some poor neighborhood. Not because some of us are from the areas that we cannot afford. You're going to treat us like that. People who are responsible for the system of the hospital, the PSA, those who are supposed to clean up the patient, cannot afford to have the patient defecating on themselves 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it feels like to have watery diarrhea running down your back? And after you do it 1 time, and then you have to wait again, nobody change you, 2 times. Then you have to wait again, nobody change you, 3 times. I, Claude Sinclair, will defend the rights of my people to the end. Clean up Jamaica! I'm going to treat you people who are sick with dignity.